I'm Kenneth, and here is my story about how, at the age of 14, my friends and I visited a haunted mansion, something we still regret today. My friends were obsessed with horror movies and haunted houses, so one day we left early to visit a haunted mansion close to our school. Oh, I forgot to mention that my friends' names were Jeff and Jack. When we arrived, we attempted to enter the house quietly, but the doors were rusty and made a lot of noise. When we did get inside, the first thing we saw was a painting of a child and his father. Jeff told the story of both. By the time the child was in 7th grade, he was having trouble keeping up with his father, so he would take him to the basement and beat him with his cane. One day, the boy became angry with his father and killed him there. A few days later, the neighbors noticed that the father hadn't left the mansion, so they went to investigate. When they saw the father's body, they became terrified and fled, and the doors automatically closed behind them. People now claim to hear a boy crying or laughing at night and saying, "I need revenge." We decided to visit the basement last because we were afraid after hearing the story, but we needed to explore, so we checked every room on the ground floor. The first and second rooms were empty, but the third and last room had some books with dried blood splashes on them. We were frightened and fled the room when we heard a noise, but we all agreed it was nothing. When we got to the first floor, the doors and windows began to open and close on their own, which alarmed us, and then we heard evil laughter and a spooky voice that said, "Jack pointed to a window on the mansion." And when we looked, we saw a boy standing there, smiling at us. We rushed to the door, but it was locked, so we tried to push it open, but it would not open. We then tried to push it open, but it was broken, so we jumped through it and ran to the nearby road. We didn't tell anyone about this incident.